I believe we had. It's not the AP poll.
It's a USA Today coaches poll.
It's the coaches poll. But oddly enough, polls don't matter. The only poll that matters is the college football ranking at the end of the year. It's the only one that really matters. But the coaches poll gives a good estimation of kind of the AP. Generally, they, as far as I'm aware, they're pretty close together. Some teams flip flop. Cool. Yeah, sometimes some teams flip flop here and there, and that's okay. Yeah, and exactly, Ralph. I was like, AP will next Monday or Tuesday. I was like, yeah, it's usually the week after. But it was funny because we did our top 10 preseason on the After Dark show on the main channel, and most every one of us had Oregon. I think one person had them at 6. The rest of us had Oregon between 3 and 5. I had Oregon at 4 because I put Texas above us just because of their last season. So it's interesting to look at the new poll from the coaches. Why will that video not go away? It was doing that to me earlier, and it keeps coming back. Go away. Thank you. Sheesh. So this one has Oregon, even though they don't have a vote for number 1. They're number 3 above Texas. Now, very thin margin. So that's why I had Texas flopped in my ranking at number 4.
Yeah, just because you're showing your homer bias. You live in Texas, don't lie.
No, it's because of last season, because they had returning coach, returning quarterback, still going to have a decent defense. That's mainly why. I had them before, but
did you see what happened to defense when they ran into an offense?
And it's funny, they have actually I have my rankings right here. Let's see. Yep, I had Georgia, Ohio State, Texas, Oregon. I had Michigan at 5, just out of respect. And
Michigan at 8, I believe, 8 or 9, 8.
Sean on the show had him at 10. So the coaches poll, they're kind of split between our rankings of like 5, 6, and 10. They're kind of split on that. So
he put Oregon at 10?
No, he had Michigan.
Oh, Michigan at 10. Okay.
Yeah, he had Oregon. He had Oregon at 3. Most of us had Oregon at 4. So again, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. The point is, you're in prime position at that point to allow yourself some leeway if you lose to a really good team to also rebuild back up into higher status. I mean, like, come on, it's what we say. Why do SEC teams start so high? So that they can lose a couple games and still be ranked high.
I'll be out here on the 14th at Sammy Hagar.
14th.
Next Wednesday.
Oh, so what day is the 14th? I was like, I have a concert on Sunday, but it's not Sammy Hagar.
No, Def Leppard and Journey's August.
No.
Oh, no. Yeah, August 14th in Houston at Minute Maid.
Oh, at Minute Maid, okay. Yeah, I'll be at the Pavilion on Sunday night. Way North Houston, Woodlands technically, but yeah, no, the rankings here, this one catches me off. I'm sorry. Notre Dame is 7. I don't know how. Why is Notre Dame at 7?
We were just talking about that on Spaces earlier. How Notre Dame's ranked 7th, and they play Texas A&M week 1. So
seems like a setup.
Yeah.
I mean, I get everyone else. Obviously, Georgia, Ohio State. I get the hype with Oregon. Obviously, that's not even just a homerism bias, but with the recruiting the season last year, I get it. Texas, obviously, I get it. Alabama with Milroe coming back, DeBoer's quarterback, system, I get it. Ole Miss, obviously, good year last year, won their bowl game. Michigan, obviously, I get it. Even with the loss of the DC and of course Harbaugh and JJ McCarthy and everyone, I kind of get it. That's why they dropped down even to 8. Penn State, a perennial 8 to 13 ranked team, got it. Florida State, some hype. Missouri, really good year, got it. LSU, good year, got it. Utah, why the hell is Notre Dame
7th?
in the top 10?
Who? I don't know. It makes no sense to me. I don't think it makes a lot of sense to a lot of people. A lot of
Well,
fans.
that's who. I don't understand why Texas A&M is even top 25 either.
Texas A&M, they got Connor Wegman. They've got an improved defense. They brought in Mike Elko.
Well, but is that going to make the defense actually improved initially year one? So they're projecting it's going to, but
yeah,
technically they shouldn't be in the top 25. It's a projection. I mean, everything is a projection in the polls. We got that. I get it. But that's also off of last year's momentum. And
yeah,
sorry, Notre Dame didn't earn a 7th ranking in momentum from last year.
no, they did.
Yeah, that's probably why. But
Yeah, they
that
got
just means they'll just get smacked in the playoffs if they make it.
outside of Texas A&M. They've got a powder puff schedule, and I guess USC. If Lincoln Riley doesn't cancel that game.
Well, yeah, I mean, because and yeah, if A&M beats Notre Dame, they'll be okay. Of course, every year, Jackson, every year. Remember, best recruiting class of all time. Well, what did that get them? Nothing. Well, yeah, I mean, and that's it. The one game, that's the one game we talked about this last Sunday. Was I was really interested. It was LSU USC. I mean, USC at 23. I can I can understand that. I mean, Miller Moss showed out against Louisville, 6 touchdown passes, 350 yards or something like that, or was it 400? Anyways, 6 touchdown passes against the ACC runner-up, and they're at 23, and they hired a new DC also. So once again, with A&M getting, and A&M is at 20. Yeah, so A&M didn't even get a huge boost, and they got Mike Elko. That's why they're in the 20. Well, USC got arguably the best DC one of the best DCs last year, right? From UCLA. Why didn't USC get a boost?
Probably because they lost a lot of guys.
Yeah, but that guy built up that was that his first or second year at USC or UCLA? That was his first year.
It might have been his first.
I think it was only a year at UCLA. I mean, other than there's always 2 or 3 that you can be like, why? For the most part, I don't have a huge issue. Miami at 19, I don't know. That's my other one. Miami at 19. Why?
Miami had a couple of good recruiting classes again under Mario. So, I mean, but they did get Cam Ward down there. So, and Damian Martinez. So, I mean,
Is that going to make Mario take a knee?
God, hopefully he's smart enough to finally take a knee now.
Well, you would have thought that after the Oregon one.
Yeah.
So,